guys, I'm Linda.
Hi you guys, I'm Robbie. And thanks for tuning in to the Raise Your Hand, Take a Stand
We
blog.
concentrate on each initiative and see how they're progressing in the Raise Your Hand campaign.
That's right, Linda. Let's check in with Paul Sampson with the Student Task Force.
My name is Paul Sampson. And how did I get involved with the Raise Your Hand campaign? Well, it all started back when I was in high school. I was a senior, and I used to dance a lot. My friends, they recommended this place. They had a studio. So I came out, and what do you know? They had a studio. So I danced, and I danced some more. And then one day, big boss man, Mr. Ming, called me out to a meeting. He's like, if you got some spare time, how about you take a seat, listen to one of my meetings. It's like, what's it about? Education equity. Think it might kind of contain to what you're in, you know. You're in high school. You might want to learn about this program. I said, all right, I got a few minutes. I sat there, and what do you know? He got me interested. He reeled me in. What the Student Task Force does is we create a survey based on questions we find that students will take interest in schools. Questions like, how good is your lunch, or how nutritious is your lunch, or even how well is your school? How well did the teachers teach? Questions like so are used to ask students what's good about their school and what's bad. By asking them this, we can figure out which schools are likely for more students to attend to and which schools are not. What's my next step for the Student Task Force? Well, we plan to have a couple more meetings to get more youth outreach and actually plan our next meetings for the Student Task Force, which will lead into our survey.
Wow, it looks like the Student Task Force has a lot on their plate right now. So, I hear a lot of good things about the high five session.
Yeah, I do too. Let's check on Eliana about the high five session.
Hi, my name's Eliana, and I got involved with the Raise Your Hand campaign as a staff here at Vela. My plans for the upcoming week are to plan our upcoming high five session, which you are all attending right now. Stay tuned for our next high five session on Thursday, March 8th.
Now Danye Pierre is going to take us back to the basics.
My name is Daniel Pierre, and I got involved with the Raise Your Hand campaign through Jacob and the work they were doing. My initiative is PAR, which is basically a liaison position between RYHC and the RSD for now. And I can get the community involved by having them help me to think about what we want to put in any communications we have with the RSD, and get the youth involved by having them help me put together emails and have them tell me what they want to tell the RSD. My current plans for the initiative are to keep communications with the RSD and to get meetings set up with officials in the RSD.
Now let's check in on Azari Gonzalez on the Read Renaissance campaign.
My name is Azari, and I was literally pulled into the Raise Your Hand campaign, which is actually a good thing because I think I've really helped progress it. My initiative is Read Renaissance, and I tend to get people involved through just like one-on-ones, talking to them, and like having personal connections with them and their issues pertaining to the initiative. For the upcoming week, I'm working on interviewing people for our video.
Wow, the Read Renaissance has a lot going on right now. Finally, Huang is going to talk about the Ride to Success.
My name is Huang, and I got involved with the Raise Your Hand campaign by getting asked by Jacob. My initiative is RTS, Ride to Success, and we're trying to get free buses from the east to Ben Franklin. RTS is trying to get parents to come out to a meeting on February 26th at 1 o'clock at Vela to talk about a letter and petition to write to the school.
So, now we have a special guest, Mr. Jacob Cohen.
My name is Jacob Cohen. I was a co-founder of the Raise Your Hand campaign 2 years ago with a bunch of other young people at Vela. And the Raise Your Hand campaign really came about because after Hurricane Katrina, a lot of students and young people came together, and they realized that one of the big things that they wanted to be involved with trying to improve was education and access to education, especially for students from families where they might not have a lot of resources. So we formed the Raise Your Hand campaign so that students could really come together and have a voice in improving public education and making schools more equitable. The media team, absolutely. DAT is leading up a media team. We're currently looking for students to join DAT's media program, where you're actually going to learn skills in filmmaking. So that we've decided that in order to move our campaigns forward, we need more young people who actually understand filmmaking, who can be part of leading efforts for youth to produce media that actually spreads our message and spreads the message of our campaign and our issues out to the public. So please join DAT's media program, and that's a great way to contribute to the Raise Your Hand. This week I'm going to be attending the High Five session tomorrow. I am going to be watching the vlog produced by Robbie. I am going to be supporting Ride to Success this coming Sunday. I'm going to be meeting with the Reed Renaissance Initiative to finish up their report on the student vision for the school. It's a busy week.
Alright guys, thank you for watching our vlog. Now it's time for you to
Raise your hand.
Raise your voice!
Watch our vlog.
get involved.